I'm Alfhild Windrunner, and this is my first ever video, so I'm going to be exceptionally awkward and you'll have to forgive me. But I'm going to talk to you a bit about my cosplay that I've got coming up for Arthas, like Death Knight Arthas, because I'm doing Jaina and Jaina needs an Arthas. I'm eventually going to cosplay Death Knight or Lich King Jaina, which is really exciting, but that's a different project. I'll talk to you a bit about what I did first. I got this model of, you can see him here, he's great, from Amazon, and he is the Heroes of the Storm model for Arthas. He's not what I'm doing the Arthas from the cinematic where he kills his father, because he's a bit gorgeous in that one. So without the helm, and the arm will be a bit different, but it's just nice to have something to actually look at when I'm making it, which makes it a lot easier as opposed to just looking at pictures. So he's a cool guy. And next I had some help from Camel Eye Cosplays. She has a book which has lots of templates in, which I downloaded in PDF, and then I printed the ones that I needed off and changed them to fit my size and my character. So I have a few here. This is my thigh template, which doesn't look much, but then this is my thigh when it's finished. Needs priming and things, but that's just with the warbler on. And this is the shin template. It's huge. I drew a little skull so I know the placement of everything on that, and then buried under here is the thigh, the shin after I finished it with warbler and some epoxy resin as well. That is going to be a pain. The belt as well, because I didn't have a template for that. I just made myself a model to help as well, but this time I wrapped cling film around myself and used masking tape. So that's there, and I drew on my skull. I'm pretty happy with that one. So yes, the armour I did first in Eva foam, which I just don't have one. I've got a bit of one, which are just sort of yoga mats or play mats that you can get. They were pretty cheap, and used a heat gun, which I got from Groupon actually, to heat that up and then mould it, which is actually really difficult to mould because this is the first proper armour cosplay I've made. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be, harder than craft foam to move because it's a lot thicker. And then after I did that, you can probably see on this one, which is my bracer, I did the border in craft foam and cut that out and stuck that on with hot glue. And the spikes, I had no idea how to do, but I think in the end I did the skulls. I'll show you a little close up. I've got one here. I did my skulls in Sculpey, which is a clay that you bake in the oven. So I just made my skull, and I made a horn, but he's not got his horn on his head. I made the horn and the skull and then baked them so they were hard, and I used them as a mould, as opposed to, because if I just stuck the whole thing on it'd be way too heavy. So the some of the spikes as well, like the big spike on my thighs, the big spike is tin foil packed really tight into the shape, and then I put the clay over the top so it wouldn't be as heavy, otherwise it'd be very top heavy and wouldn't stay on very easily at all. I use two different types of clay as well. The Sculpey is the one you put in the oven, and then I've got Milliput, this stuff, which I used to go over on my races here, to go over these bits to smooth out all the joins and things after I put the skulls and the spikes on. I used it on this as well, on this bit. And that is different to the Sculpey because it is an air-dried clay. It's an epoxy resin that dries just by leaving it. It's great. So the warbler won't melt in my oven. This one I did the vertebrae bits in the Sculpey clay, and then I just kind of stuck them on underneath Warbler and moulded it to the shape, which worked nicely. I think that looks really good. So all that is left to do now with my armour is prime it. I maybe need a bit of sanding, but apart from that, I'm pretty happy with it, and looking forward to making the belt, which I'm in the process of doing. I don't think you can see it, but it's there. I might get it down. Actually, no, I don't want to touch it. I just did it, so it's probably gonna. It's drying. Oh, this needs to. This is the skull that's gonna go. I'll show you on my puzzle so I don't have to get the belt down. That's the skull that's gonna go here. That I made also out of Sculpey. He's cool. So he's gonna go on my belt. But I think with that one I am actually just gonna stick the whole thing on because it doesn't matter about that being heavy as long as I tie it on. Oh, also my breastplate is here. I didn't make it myself, unfortunately. I tried, but my one wasn't as good as this one. That one was from Wayne Short. I can't remember his cosplay and props page, but I'll stick a link in the comments because he makes some really good props. I've got a few from him. I'm very happy with all of them. And yeah, I love that one. So I just had to adjust the size to fit by sticking and cutting the sides and the tops and sticking some rivets in with a rivet staple thing and elasticating it. Do I have my rivet staple thing? No, but I'll find it later. It's not important, it's fine. That's it so far, and I'll show you again once I've primed it and get ready for the painting stage, which is probably more my forte than armour making. I'm more of a artistic-y, painty person than a makey person. But I'm proud of this cosplay. It's my first proper armoured cosplay. Hopefully the first of lots, because I'm also trying to do Ysera, the green dragon, at the moment, which I've got a few pictures of work in progress on my page. So have a look at that, and I might post a video of that when I actually get a bit of time to do it. It's just 2 booby bits at the moment. But thank you for watching my super awkward video, and bye bye!